Hello to you too. If this found you, it means it is meant for you. So today we will be talking about why you should not use forex indicators. We will also talk about why you should not use forex indicators, especially if you are a beginner. You really need to listen to that one. Because if you are a beginner and you are using indicators, my brother or sister, you are far behind. Don't forget to subscribe and get bossified for more. So let us break down to it without wasting more time. Alright, so why you should not use forex indicators? Well, let us break it down to different points to make it easier to understand. First and foremost, lagging behind market movements. What does that mean when we say that? Now, most indicators actually lag behind the market movements by quite a bit. The reason being is because they react to the past price action in order to identify trends or patterns. The problem with that though is that by the time the indicator gives a signal, the market could have already moved past the optimal entry point. Imagine trying to catch a moving train. By the time you reach the station, the train has already left. That's exactly what happens when you follow lagging indicators. It's like trying to dance to a song that's already ended. You're just too late to the beat. Point number 2, false signals. False signals, false hope. Come on, indicators can sometimes give false buy or sell signals leading to potential losses. Imagine being told to jump because the arrow is pointing up only to realize the ground beneath your feet is not a trampoline. That's how disappointing it feels when an indicator's signal turns out to be wrong. These false signals can be caused by various factors, such as high volatility or the use of outdated data. It's like being given the wrong directions and ending up lost in the woods. False signals can mess up your trading game plan and lead to financial losses. So it is important to be cautious and do your own research before making any trading decisions. Don't just blindly follow the arrows. Use your brain and think critically. Point number 3, over-reliance. Do not rely solely on forex indicators. Instead, focus on building your own skills and knowledge. Indicators are like crutches. They might help you to walk at first, but if you keep using them, you will never learn how to walk on your own. When you over-rely on forex indicators, you are essentially handing over the control of your trades to these tools. This can limit your ability to understand the market dynamics and make your own informed decisions. It's like trying to learn a new language by using a translator all the time. You will never improve your language skills. Plus, indicators don't have emotions. They don't get tired or bored. They just keep churning out signals. So if you rely solely on them, you might miss out on important market movements. Imagine trying to read a book by only looking at the pictures. You will miss out on the entire story. The same thing happens when you ignore the charts and only rely on indicators. Number 4, complexity. Too many indicators can create analysis paralysis. This is when you have so many indicators on your chart that it becomes difficult to make a decision. It's like having too many cooks in the kitchen. The soup will end up being too salty. When you have too many indicators on your chart, they can start contradicting each other and sending mixed signals. You will be confused and overwhelmed, and eventually you might just give up. It's like trying to solve a puzzle with a million pieces. The end results might be pretty, but the process is just too frustrating. There are certain indicators that are exceptions to the rule and are considered more reliable than others. For example, the RSI or Relative Strength Index can be used to identify overbought or oversold conditions in the market. However, even with these more reliable indicators, it is still important to be aware of their limitations and to use them in conjunction with other forms of analysis such as fundamental analysis and technical analysis. Some people swear by indicators like the MACD or Moving Average Convergence Divergence as it's good for spotting trends. But remember, no indicator is perfect. Each has its own set of strengths and weaknesses. The key is to understand these limitations and use indicators as a complement to your own judgment rather than a crutch. And if you really want to succeed in the world of forex trading, you need to stop relying on those fancy indicators and start building your own skills and knowledge. Sure, indicators can be helpful, but they are not the magic bullet that will make you a successful trader. In fact, if you rely too heavily on indicators, you may end up making more losses than profits. That's right, even the best indicators out there cannot predict the future. They can only analyze past performance and try to identify patterns and trends. But the forex market is constantly changing, which means that indicators may not always provide accurate signals. Plus, every trader is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. Just think about it. If you were to ask 10 different traders which indicators they use, you would probably get 10 different answers. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to trading, and what works for you may not work for someone else. That's why it is so important to learn how to trade without indicators. Once you have developed your own skills and knowledge, you will be able to make more informed trading decisions and take your trading to the next level. And who knows, you may even discover that you are better off without those indicators. Here's a simple truth that you need to accept in order to become a profitable trader. Trading is not about being smart or using fancy tools. It is about being disciplined, patient, and adaptable. It is about learning from your mistakes and constantly improving your skills. So if you really want to succeed in forex trading, stop relying on indicators and start focusing on yourself. Learn everything you can about trading. practice on a demo account to hone your skills and develop a trading plan that works for you. With enough hard work and dedication, you will eventually be able to achieve your goals. Remember, the most successful traders in the world did not get there by relying on indicators. They got there by mastering their own skills and knowledge. So here is a true story that will inspire you to take action. Once upon a time, there was a young man who wanted to become a great swordsman. He trained day and night, learning from the best swordsmen in the land. He practiced his sword skills against the toughest opponents and never backed down from a challenge. Years went by, and the young man became known throughout the kingdom for his sword skills. One day he was offered a chance to fight in a tournament where the best swordsmen from all over the country gathered. He accepted the challenge and fought his way through the competition, defeating swordsman after swordsman. In the end, he faced off against the reigning champion, a legendary swordsman who had never lost a match. The young man was nervous but determined to win. He fought with everything he had, using all the skills he had learned from his years of training, and in the end, he emerged victorious. From that day on, he was known throughout the land as the greatest swordsman alive. The moral of the story is that success comes to those who put in the hard work and dedication to achieve their goals. So if you want to be a successful trader, stop relying on indicators and start honing your skills and knowledge. Become the master of your own destiny and write your own success story. If you have made it this far into the video, it means that you are truly committed to becoming a self-reliant trader. As a token of our appreciation, here is an exclusive offer just for you. Join our free mentorship VIP on Telegram when you sign up with Just Markets. The link is below. Don't forget to send a DM to our Bossman Chart's respective support team so they can add you. It's completely free and will provide you with valuable insights on how to become a more self-reliant trader. Don't miss out on this limited time offer until 30th September 2025. Take the next step towards becoming the successful trader you aspire to be. Click the link below, sign up and get bossified. Maybe you can become one lucky person to become a member of Bossman Charts. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our Bossman Charts channel and get bossified for more insightful content. And remember to visit our Telegram channel for the latest trading news and analysis. Have a great day and happy trading.